In Conversation, BFM 89.9, the business station.
I'm Caroline O, together with Group Editorial Advisor of the Malay Mail, Bernama TV, and the Malaysian Reserve, Datuk Ahirudin, Attan, also known as Rocky Bru. He's rocking along with me as I'm going through that entire title. Rocky, we're talking off air about the people who've made a big impact on your life. We're talking actually about your kids and going to school in the education system these days. So when you were asked about, because I imagine that in your line you meet so many different people, you know, decision makers and things like that, and yet when you were asked who made the biggest impact on your life, you said your teacher from school.
Oh yes.
Yeah, tell me about that.
Miss Hamid, I still call her Miss Hamid. She taught me English in 1976 and 77. Her full name is Mazno Hamid. This was in Singapore. She is now, I think, 66 years old. She was early 30s then. She came in one day to class, and with this big cassette player, and we started playing a song. There was, I think, one of the Beatles numbers, and then we all listened. We all mouth gaping and looking at this mini-skirted teacher, and he said, "Open your books," and then he said, "Listen again and take down the lyrics." So we started taking down the lyrics of the song. And then when we got the lyrics right, and she said, "Okay, now you are going to write a composition based on this song." We all, the whole class, started to enjoy English. You know, we look forward to her classes, and she kept on coming up with creative ways to make us interested in learning.
They don't make them like they used to. Would you agree with that?
I don't think so. Yes, I agree with you.
The power of the Beatles and a good miniskirt, that's what it's all about. Okay, but what are your children's teachers like? I mean, do you know them? I know you have 3 kids,
yeah.
Right? Right? All in school still?
Yes, one is 15, my girl is 14, my little one is 7.
Right, and they study locally.
Yep.
In a public school.
Yes.
Okay. So do you know their teachers? Have they made?
I met them recently when I went to collect the report cards. That's the only time I meet their teachers. I had to meet my girl's disciplinary master because of a certain thing that happened in class in the school. So I had quite a bit of exchange, all in good jazz, and because you know that the French Connection UK, so kids were writing those letters on their faces and things like that, and my daughter got caught and accused of writing a 4-letter word.
Okay.
So I had to go and sort it out.
Oh, you would be an expert on that, getting into trouble with things that you write. I'm sure you got her out of that in a jiffy.
Yeah, I look at my daughter and say, "Oh, you're a father's girl."
Definitely, daddy's little girl indeed. If there was any doubt, I'm sure that would have put it to rest. Okay, we're going to address some of the questions that have come in. I'm going to start with this one from Read Non-Stop. It says, a lot of people are getting their news updates from the internet, no longer via traditional print. Do you think there is a future still for newsprint?
There's a future. They said there was newspapers would be dead when TV came along. We are still here.
Yeah, and so is the radio.
Oh yeah.
Hooray for us. Yeah, you and I are still in the job. This one also from Read Non-Stop says, since the Malay Mail went as a free paper, has readership or advertising gone up? And why go free when the Sun is not doing so well? Well, I don't even know whether that's based on a fact or not.
I think the Sun is doing quite well. They used to make a lot of losses, but they've gone to 300,000 copies, and they're really doing quite well. In fact, we are trying to emulate the Sun locally. We were doing very badly as before we went free. We were doing about 15,000 copies. Now we're doing 100,000. And well, hopefully the ads are slow in coming, but yes, they are slowly coming in.
All right, congratulations on that. Okay, and this one from Sharon, who says, if you were stuck on an island with 3 books, what would they be? The famous desert island question.
Ghost Story.
Ghost Story.
I love horror books.
Any author in particular?
Stephen King, of course. Bino.
Beano. Oh, that's
Do you consider that a book?
yeah, I would consider it a book. I love Beano.
I love Bino too. And then the third book, Dandy.
Dandy.
I mean, I'm stuck on an island. I want to read serious stuff. No.
No, yeah, absolutely. All right. So, yeah, a lot of fun while you're on the island. I don't know how fun it will be reading it again and again, though. For a while.
Yeah.
Depending on how long you're stuck on the island, that should be the answer. All right, then one final one here from Singing Boy who says, what's your favorite karaoke song to sing?
Let it be. All-time favorite.
Okay, now tell us why is that your all-time favorite? Is it the melody, the lyrics? What
Yes,
is it?
it is so easy. You don't have to. You know, when you start singing that first song, you know, you fear, you wonder whether you get your tune, your tone right. You don't get it wrong with Let It Be. You always get it right with Let It Be.
All right, you'd be pitch perfect.
Yes.
Especially after you've sung it 100 times, I suppose. You should be pitch perfect. Okay, tell me, Rocky, what do you like to do on the weekends? What do you do to relax and unwind? I'm sure you must have a very busy week being in the media.
I take my kids out. On Saturdays, I turn down all invitation. And I take my kids out. I let them choose what they want to do on Saturday.
And what do they typically choose?
Usually they do all the same things. They want to go to One Utama or Mid Valley or you know.
Yeah.
Once in a while they say PD. You know, and I'll take them.
All right.
And on Sunday I will send my kids to their guitar class and after the guitar class we'll play badminton.
Oh.
That's it.
Oh, so that's a typical weekend for you.
Yes.
All right. And I also know that you're pretty adventurous. I saw, well, actually, this was something that we were discussing a little earlier, and I thought that you had ridden your bicycle from Muar to China.
Yeah.
That wasn't the case. That wasn't the case. I actually asked you about it. All right, why don't you tell us about that little adventure and where you were
It was not from Muar to China. That would be that would put me in some world book of records.
Yeah.
It was from Muar is in Johor,
Right.
to Lubuk, China. Lubuk, China is in the northern part of Malacca. Okay, that's my kampung.
Yeah.
So I was studying in Muar in 1980.
Yeah.
And Muar is such a flat town, such a flat place that everybody there cycles. So I bought a racing bike, you know, a road bike.
A racing bicycle.
Yeah,
Okay.
racing bicycle.
Alright.
And I decided one day that, hey, I don't want to take the bus back to kampung, so I cycled to Malacca, 25 miles, and then from Malacca to Lubuk, China, which is another 25 miles.
How long did that take you?
I think the whole day, was it the whole day, 3 days? It took me ages to get.
Way too long.
Yeah, and the thing is that when I got to Bru Pt4, I decided that I'm not going to cycle back. It's too much of a hassle. I left the bike there and left it to my cousins to use.
I think that's a wise choice. It was a wise choice. You said that you had so little money at the time, you actually had to spend the night at your friends' places and eat their meals, and that's something that's true.
Yeah.
So, tell me, have you done anything like that since?
I really want to. When I get my Harley Davidson,
And when is that?
second hand, or is it fifth hand? I hope to do a tour of the whole country. Perhaps just take 2 weeks and go down south, take the East Coast Road up to from Mersing to Kota Baru, and then hit we have lovely roads out there. I want to do that again.
Yeah, it certainly sounds like a wonderful trip.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I think end of the year will be perfect to do that.
Yeah, okay. All right, and one more question for you this evening. What's the next big milestone for you then? What are you looking forward to?
I am on the verge of creating a news portal to compete or to complement the current news portals that we have, like Malaysia Kini, Malaysian Insider. But this will be done outside of Malay Mail or the newspaper group that I now advise.
All right, it's an independent project.
This is my own. Hopefully, I would be able to do that in a couple of months' time. I've started work already, and right now identifying writers and sub-editors and people who want to try something new.
Alright, so this is an advert then going out every
Thank
day.
you. That's why do you think I accepted your invitation?
Yeah, it's a good thing we managed to throw that in, otherwise it would have been a complete waste of time then. Alright, so that's the next big milestone. You're still thinking about work, nowhere near retirement or nothing like that?
7 years time.
7 years.
I think this is after the portal, the book will come, and after the book, I'll try and cut the CD, get 10 songs into a CD, and maybe sell it worldwide. I don't know. Maybe I'll be famous at 55 as an old aging rocker. Who knows?
The world will be your oyster then. Promise to send me a copy of the book and the CD.
Yes, of course.
Alright, your final song choice for us is Faithfully by Journey. Why do you like this song?
It's the lyrics, is the sign of faithfully. It's about loyalty, about friends, about taking care of each other and things like that. It's and the song makes an impact because it's done by a group of rockers, and they don't look like people who can be faithful to to a concept or to friendship, but it's a beautiful song. Listen to it.
Alright, we will right now. Rocky, thank you so much for joining us this evening.
Thank you.
It's been lovely speaking
Thank
with
you very much.
BFM 89.9.